Alright guys, I posted a video and I gotta say I'm not happy with it. I didn't really show a lot of the details of the video pertaining to the Sears Highway chase set. I realized I didn't show how to make the cars transfer from the lower part of the track to the upper part of the track, and I apologize. But the cars were, they're wore out, and I have this one in this shot for a reason. Now, Toyota guy 1971 made a comment that I thought was cool, and he said I should try to find a white Bronco body to put on one of these chassis. Ironically, back when the Stomper trucks came out, I actually had the white Bronco. I bought it. I had to save my money up. So I think they came out, what was it, 79? I must have been 10, 11 years old at the time. Maybe 12, somewhere in that range. I can't recall. But I saved up a couple of bucks. I don't remember what they cost. And I got the white Bronco. Well, ever since Toyota guys had told me that, or suggested to get a white Bronco body, I was wanting to get me another white Bronco Stomper. And boy, are those things pretty high on eBay, Etsy. Ever since he made that comment, I was looking for a Stomper and found none. At flea markets, yard sales, wherever I went, I could not find one. So I decided to get them on eBay, and ironically there was a white one on eBay at the time, and looking at what they were selling for, I thought I put a proxy bid in and I thought I'd get it. Well, I didn't. It went up way high. So I kept watching, and a bite now came up on another Stomper Bronco, but it's black, and I got that one. It was a bite now, so I grabbed it. So hang tight. I'm going to put you guys on hold for a second. Don't go nowhere. And there it is. It's the black Stomper Bronco, rubber wheels and no bush guard. My white one had foam wheels and a bush guard. So this was the only one available at the time, and I figured, looking at what all the other ones were selling for, the buy it now price, I just went ahead and pulled the trigger. That's what God made credit cards for. I actually bought it on a credit card, and I never do stuff like that. I usually be using credit cards for more important things, but at the time this was pretty important. I got tired of trying to get a white one. I'm still going to get a white one, and I'm going to keep my eyes out for them. If they're not Broncos and I do run across them, I will grab them if they are all complete. I had a couple of tanks. I don't know what I did with them, but one of them didn't run, and it was actually disassembled. I'm going to try to figure out where I stuck them and get them out and get them both running. So there's the Bronco, and I wish that it was the same scale. It looks close, but the body is not going to transfer over to the chassis of the Toyota. I guess I could put it over here better, as you can see. So it's a wash on putting a white Bronco on a chassis of these little Toyotas. So anyway, the one I had was great. It was liberated from my bedroom by a kid that came over and hung out that weekend, and he never came back, and I lost my Bronco. So anyway, let's talk about this one. It does not have the bush guard. I thought maybe it was broke off, but then I started looking. There's no damage to where the bush guard was supposed to be attached to the chassis. So, and I kept looking at other ones, and they actually made them without the bush guards, which was new to me. I figured they would still have the bush guards. Fog lights, or the light bar, is still on it. Bumpers, both bumpers are on it. It's not beat up, scratched up. It's in really good shape. The wheels, it looks like this may have been a shelf queen, and it works. It works good. Lights are on, and she'll get it. Woo. You get this thing turned back off. Working with one hand is not that easy. As I said, I'm gonna get me a white one eventually. We used to, back when I was in, I guess it was middle school. Yeah, it had to be middle school. We would get, everybody that had one. There was a friend named Todd that had a Jeep Honcho. I want to say it was blue. He brought it to class one day, and man, we put two of the 8-foot tables, just slid them together, stacked a bunch of books up, and he was climbing the books with his little truck. So I brought mine the next day, and we had a competition, and a couple other kids brought them. And you know, it was a short-lived thing. I mean, a few days, and then the fun was over with. And teachers started getting irritated with us about bringing them to school and racing them. But this is the Stomper. I'm not sure the year. It's the Stomper Bronco. Like I said, mine, I guess it's 78, 79, maybe. I don't think it was 77. That was the year Star Wars came out. And these came out after Star Wars. Now, was there a different version prior to that? I don't know. Didn't look into it. But I have learned something looking for the white Bronco. They have the Bronco with side pipes, surfboards. Of course, they came in different colors. If I see other colors that I can afford, I'll grab them. But I'm looking for the white one, and I will eventually get one. And ironically, I've contacted a guy online. He had a ton of Stompers he was selling, and he said he thinks he's got a white one, but it wasn't a Stomper. He contacted me back. It was what did he call it? I think Rough Rider. Now I don't know if that's still a Stomper. It could be, but I'm not 100% sure. Now the other thing I discovered is that they had, and you people who know more about Stompers than I do, they had a sled for tractor pulls. I think that's pretty cool. I saw some on, excuse me, I got the hiccups again. Lord have mercy. I saw a video where people get together, people my age would get together and have tractor pull competitions. And I don't know if they put stuff in the box to weight it down or what, but and there's also people who have modified or maybe even built their own Stomper version, and they compete. I'm not going to get that crazy. I probably will accumulate some of these things, because that's what I do. So I'm going to be spending a lot of money on these things, so I got to thank the Toyota guy for that, because I said I wasn't going to start collecting anything else, and it looks like I'm going to start again until I get the white one. Now what happens after I get the white one, I pay a huge amount of money for it, they'll drop it in price online, and I'll start snatching them up every time I see them. That's usually how it goes for me. But yeah, they had getting back, because I always end up rambling, just getting back to stuff I didn't know existed for Stompers. They have track sets. I can't think of any of the names, but you know, like hills with obstacles and bridges and stuff. I saw a couple of those online. I'm not going to go after that, but there's a couple of videos. I think the Evil Knievel videos was one of the ones I mentioned it. Got a friend used to buy tons of storage lockers, and he has stuff in his shop separated out now. He pretty much organized it. So I might pay him a visit and see if he's got any Stomper stuff, and see if I can trade him out something, because he's always wanting stuff I have, and I'll pay him or buy it if he's got him. So if I score anything from him, I will definitely post a video of it. And also my son, and I think he is 100% correct. Back when I was buying storage lockers, I bought a box lot of something. I can't remember the storage locker, or an auction, but I remember sorting through stuff, and there was a bridge that tilted, and 2 hills, and an orange battery powered truck. And I don't know if it was a Stomper or not, but I don't remember getting rid of it. I think it's actually packed up in one of the buildings outside, so I might have to go out there and search for that too, see if I can get it running. I don't know if it ran or anything. It was it's either orange or blue, and I think it's supposed to be some kind of a semi truck, if I recall correctly. I do remember the orange, because I like orange vehicles, most orange vehicles. So if I find that, you know, I may get generous and post a video of it, but you never know. That might be something I'll end up putting in the yard sale or trade it off or something. Because if it's not a Stomper, I probably don't really want it. Alright, gang. Trying to keep it short, and I'm already over 10 minutes. I'm thrilled to have this Stomper Bronco. I'm going to keep going after the white one. Once I get the white one, it's got to have the bush guard. And I prefer the foam wheels, and this is just my assumption, because like I said, I didn't not go read into these things or anything, but I think the foam wheels were the original versions. And I mean, I know I can buy a white one with rubber wheels and put foam wheels on them, because I see the wheels sell everywhere. And they also have a collector case. Thinking about pulling the trigger on one of those, because I know I'm going to get a few of these, and I just soon put them in a collector's case to keep them safe and dust free, because man, my house looks like a desert. It's so dusty. If you got allergies, don't ever come see me. Anyway, gang, that's it for this one. Appreciate you guys checking it out. Have a good day.